So, okay, continuation tayo. Number 51. A triangle is defined by the points 2, 6, -2, and 2, and saka 5 and 2. Determine the area of the triangle in meters if 1 unit is equal to 1 meter. So, dito pwede tayong gumamit ng shortcut, no? Kahit matrix na lang gamitin natin dito. So, first, i-draw muna natin yung triangle para, syempre, 2, 6. So, medyo dito banda yung 2, 6, no? Sa taas. Then, -2, 2. Dito banda yung sa second quadrant eh. -2, 2. At saka 5, 2. Halos dito naman yung 5, 2. So, parang ganito yung pagkakasunod ng triangle natin. So, syempre, dapat ang direction natin is counterclockwise. Counterclockwise rotation. Then, saka natin sila ilagay yung mga points sa matrix. So, sa matrix natin, so, 5, 2 man ito. 5, 2. So, kahit anong pagkakasunod-sunod, no, basta counterclockwise siya. So, pwede tayong mauna sa 2, 6. So, 2, 6. Then, yung dulo niya, palaging 1 yan. Then, next, -2, 2. Tapos, 1 din yung dulo niyan. Then, dito rin, 5, 2, and 1 rin yung dulo. So, kahit anong pagkakasunod-sunod na gusto mo, no, basta pa-counterclockwise siya, mauuna itong 2, 6. Then, pa-2, -2, 2, and 5, 2. Or pwede mauna ka sa 5, 2, 2, 6, -2, 2. Or pwede kang mauna dito, -2, 2, 5, 2, and 2, 6. Kahit anong arrangement, basta counterclockwise. So, makuha natin area. So, ito yung type mo sa matrix. So, 1/2 determinant ng matrix A. So, yan makuha natin dyan yung sagot. So, try natin i-calculate. So, mode, matrix 1, 3/3. So, 2, 6, at saka 1. Then, -2, 2, and 1. Then, 5, 2, and 1. So, laging 1 yung dulo niya, no? So, AC, shifts, matrix 4, then, determinant. Then, matrix, determinant ni A. Then, times 1/2. Huwag niyo kalimutan si times 1/2. Times. So, ito na sagot. 14 square meters. So, 14 square meters. So, the answer is letter B. So, guys, kung hindi kasi magkakasunod-sunod yung ano mo dito, yung pag-place mo dito sa matrix, mag-iiba yung sagot dyan. So, 52. How many HP are there in 1 kilowatt? So, ito, dito sa problem na to, maraming nalito, no? So, halos nung pagkatapos ng board exam namin, pinagkakwentuhan to ng mga nag-exam sa labas. Mga nag-exam nung nakalabas sila or nung natapos na exam. So, marami daw nadali dito sa problem na to. So, syempre, 1 kilowatt, ang sagot kagad nila 746 watts. Or kaya yung 0.746 watts. Kahit dito rin sa siya rin ang sagot niya dito 0.746 watts, no? So mali yan. Ang sagot diyan is, so i-convert mo 1 kilowatt. So dapat i-solve mo, no? 1 kilowatt times, so ilan ba? 0.746 or 1 HP per 0.746 kilowatts. So 1 divided by 0.746, ilan yan? So 1 divided by 0.746. It's 1.34. So 1.34 ang sagot. So ang sagot pala dito is letter C. So kahit siya, nadali rin siya dito, no? So excuse. So pag ganyan, no? Pag ganyan, solve mo pa rin. Para, dahil sayang tong item na to or yung tong question na to. Since 1.3 to. So syempre, pabugso-bugso ka ng sagot, 1 kilowatt, kagad nabasa mo, naisip mo 0.746. doon ka nagkamali kung sakali. So, dapat try mo i-solve 1 kilowatt times 1 HP per 0.746 is 1.34 sagot. So, next, 53. Si Justin daw was told to get the 20 cans of milk in a store. Justin can carry only 3 cans at a time. How many trips would Justin have to make? So, syempre, 20 cans, i-divide mo ng, so, syempre, number of trips. So, parang ano lang to, no? Logic lang. So, 20 cans divided by mo sa tatlo lang pwede niya makarry, no? 3 cans at a time. So, ilan yan? 20 divided by 3 is, so 20 divided by 3, 6.67. So, 6.67 trips. So, ibig sabihin 6.67 times siyang pupunta doon. So, hindi naman pwedeng 6.67. Hindi pwedeng may decimal. So, baka sagot mo kagad yan, letter A. So, mali ka doon, kapatid, kung yun kagad sinagot mo. Dapat, i-round off mo sa nearest whole number. Sa mas mataas na whole number, syempre, 7 na kagad sagot yan. 7 trips. So, syempre, wala namang 0.67 na trip, di ba? So, i-assume mo yan. So, kailangan mo siyang i-round off. So, 7 trips. So, ito, careful kayo, no? Huwag nyo baka isagot natin dito is 6.7. So, wala namang 6.7 na trips. Wala yung, kasi dapat whole number yan. Since hindi ka naman, wala namang, ano. So, next tayo. 54. What is the amount that must be deposited every quarterly in a fund paying 12% compounded quarterly in order to have 25,000 in 8 years? So, itong tanong na to, 3 beses itong naulit. So, naulit na ito kanina. So, ngayon naulit ulit and mauulit pa ulit ito mamaya. So, syempre, since paulit-ulit itong tanong na to, pabigay na sa atin to. Dahil alam natin sagutin to eh. So, wag tayo magkakamali dito, no? So, hinanap dito, amount that must be deposited every quarterly. So, annuity. So, future siya. 25,000 in 8 years, future yan. So, F is equals to A. 1 minus 1 plus, oh, mali. Kapag future, 1 plus na pala kagad. So, 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 over I. So, ilan yun? So, deposited every quarterly, then compounded quarterly, hindi na siya kailangan i-convert yung percentage or yung interest. So, as it is na yan. So, future worth natin, 25,000 is equals to A. Then, 1 plus 0.12 over 4 raised to, ilan yung number of years? 8. Then, times 4 dahil compounded quarterly nga, di ba? Minus 1 over 0.12 over 4. Then, makuha natin si annuity. So, ganun ulit. Ang sagot. So, sa 54, 476.17. So, next tayo, 55. So, 55, professional mechanical engineer is the equivalent of blank in C8 294. So, sagot dito is mechanical plant engineer. The next, 56, Louis Sash factory has 60 workers. If 4 out of 5 workers are married, how many workers are not married? So, madali lang to, no? Siyempre, yung percentage ng married or yung ratio ng married is equals to 4 out of 5. Siyempre, yung not married dyan is equals to, siyempre, 1 minus 4 out of 1 minus 4 over 5 is equals to 3 or 1/5 pala, 1/5, 1 over 5. So, itong 1 over 5, yan yung i-multiply mo sa 60 workers. So, 60 workers times 1 over 5 is equal to, so ilan yan? So, 60 divided by 5 is 12 workers. Or 48. Not married, no? How many workers are not married? So tama, 12. 12. So letter C. So kapag ang tinanong is married, sa 4/5 mo siya ito times. So next, 57. So the mass flow rate of refrigerant Freon 12 through a heat exchanger is 10. Enthalpy of refrigerant Freon entry is 102 and refrigerant Freon exit is 26. Water coolant is allowed to rise 10 degree Fahrenheit. The water flow rate in liters per minute is... So itong question na to, naulit na naman to. Parang na-migrate from pipe to math. So mapapansin nyo yung pipe board exam nyo, yung pipe pre-board nyo, nandun rin to, itong question na to. So naulit. So may mga ganong question rin, no? Nagmamigrate siya or nauulit siya sa ibang subject. So try natin paano sagot dito. So mass ng refrigerant or freon times H1 ng freon minus H2 ng freon is equals to mass ng water, heat ng water, change in temperature ng water. So ang mass ng water, guys, is equals to density times volume. So ganun lang siya. So mass ng freon is 10 pounds per minute. Then ang enthalpy, H1 is 102 minus exit 26. So BTU per pounds. So maka-cancel si pounds dito. Is equals to mass or density. So density ng water, 62.4 pounds per cubic foot. Then volume. So ano yung volume ng water? So yun yung hinahanap, yung volume flow rate. So times volume times specific heat. So ano yung specific heat ng water dito? So specific heat. So 1 BTU per pounds to degree Fahrenheit. So kabisado yun, no? Specific heat ng water. Then change in temperature, 10 degree Fahrenheit. So maka-cancel si Fahrenheit, si pounds. Then matitira dito is, so si BTU, matitira dito is foot cube per minute. So volume, so ilan yung volume na matitira dito? So ten times 102 equals 62.4 times alpha x times 10. So shift solve. So 1.2179. 1.2179 foot cube per minute. Then i-convert natin into liters. So times, convert muna natin to into meter cube or cubic meters. So times 1 meter per 3.281 cubic or feet raised to 3. So para maging cubic feet yan. So meter cube na to. So times 1,000 liters per cubic meter, per 1 cubic meter. So maka-cancel na to si cubic meter dito. So maging liters per minute na. So ang sagot dito is 34.5 liters per minute. So the answer is letter C. So next, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. Problem number 58. Determine the slope of the curve given at 1 and 0. So para makuha natin yung slope ng curve, kukunin natin yung y prime niya o yung derivative ng y with respect to x. So syempre, ano yung equation natin? X squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 10y plus 5 is equals to 0. So para makuha natin yung derivative ng y with respect to x o yung y prime, kunin natin dito yung y prime, no? Implicit differentiation natin siya with respect to x. So 2x plus 2y then y prime minus, so derivative nito 6x, 6 plus 10 y prime plus 0 is equals to 0. Then i-factor out natin tong y prime, no? So 2x minus 6. Then plus dito is i-factor out natin to si y prime. Y prime, then ito is 2y na naman titira. Plus ito naman is 10 na lang. Is equal to 0. Then, kung si y prime is equals to, ito is negative 2x. Lipat rin natin to, maging plus, positive 6 divided by ito, 2y plus 10. So, ito na yung slope niya. Ito na yung equation ng slope niya. So, para makuha natin yung numerical value, i-substitute natin tong 1 and 0. So, at 1 and 0, substitute natin dito, maging negative 2, 1 plus 6 over 2 times 0 plus 10. So, magiging sagot dito, guys, is 2/5 or letter D. So, next tayo. So, next, 58. The volume of cube is increasing at a rate of 5 cubic meters per minute. What is the rate at which the surface area is increasing in meters squared per minute when its side is 10 meters? So, itong question na to, time rates na naman. So, dito ang hinahanap natin is rate at which the surface area is increasing. So, rate ng surface area, dA with respect to T. So, yan yung hinahanap, rate ng surface area. So, syempre, para makuha natin yan, ano ba yung given natin dito? So, may given tayong volume. So, or may given tayong, ito, 5 cubic meters per minute. Ano yan? Yan yung dV or derivative ng volume with respect to time. So, 5 cubic meters per minute. So, syempre, kunin natin yung formula ng volume. So, volume ng cube, S cube. So, i-derivative natin with respect to time is equals to ito, 3s squared. Then, derivative ng s with respect to time. So, ilan ba tong dV over dt natin? 5. So, 5 is equals to 3s squared. So, ano yung side natin? So, side natin is 10 meters. So, 10 squared ds over dt. So, makuha natin dito yung ds over dt. So, ilan ba? So, ds over dt natin dito is 5 over 300 is 1 over 60. So, 1 over 60 yan. Then, surface area ng cube. So, surface area or AS na lang. Parin na dito. Surface area is equals to, ng cube is equals to 6s squared, di ba? So, derivative natin yung A with respect to time is equals to 12s. Then, ds over dt. Huwag nyo kalimutan ds over dt. So, makuha natin. So, 12 times s natin is 5. 5, hindi, 10 pala. 10 ang s natin, ang side. So, 10 ang side times ds over dt. So, 1 over 60 nakuha natin kanina. So, ang sagot dito, guys, is 2 meters squared per minute. So, 120 divided by 6 is 2. So, 2 meters squared per minute. Yan ang sagot. So, next, problem number 60. So, sa 60, how much must be invested at the end of each month for 30 years? The sinking fund that is to amount 2.5 million at the end of 30 years if its interest is nominal 4% compounded monthly. So, ito kasing 2.5 million na to at the end of 30 years. So, ito is future value. So, future value ng annuity tayo is equals to A 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 over I. So, ano yung interest natin dito? Ang interest natin is compounded monthly. Then, yung hinahanap is at the end of each month. So, yung payment at the end of each month. So, pares na monthly sila. So, yung interest natin, substitute na lang. Hindi na natin kailangan i-convert. So, future value is 2.5. 2,500,000 is equals to annuity. Then 1 plus interest rate na 4%. So, 0.04 divided by 12 dahil monthly. Raised to ilang number of years? 30 times 12 dahil monthly. Minus 1 divided by 0.04 divided by 12. So, makuha natin annuity dito guys is ilan to? So, ang sagot dito, kapag kinalculate nyo, 3,602. So, the answer is letter B. Then, next, 61. So, itong 61, napakadali lang nito guys, no? So, ito is 60. So, itong 61, type lang kagad sa calcu. So, calcu lang kagad. Complex mode. Mode complex. So, ito, example na natin to sa ano, no? So, alam ko, example natin to sa algebra. So, ang sagot dito, so, calculate na natin. Mode complex. Then, type natin 6 plus 2i or 2.5i divided by 3 plus 4i. So, sagot is 1.12 minus 0.66i. So, 1.12 minus 0.66i. So, the answer is letter B. So, next, 62. If Joan borrowed money from his friend with simple interest of 12%, what is the present worth of 75,000 which is due at the end of 7 months? So, itong 62, medyo madali lang din. So, simple annuity lang siya. Hindi naman siya, ay simple compounding lang siya, hindi siya annuity. So, F is equals to P, 1 plus IN. So, ang hinahanap natin dito, present worth. So, ang future worth natin dito, so dito kasi so yung future worth natin, 75,000. So, hinahanap kasi what is the present worth of this 75,000. So, ang future natin dyan, 75,000. Present, 1 plus interest, 12% times 7 months divided by 12. So, makuha natin present worth dyan is 70,093.5. So, the answer is letter D. The next, 63. It is the type of bond without any security. Basta without any security. And ito yung keyword pala natin dito. Except a promise to pay. So, anong type ng bond yan? So, pag ganyan, without any security and behind except a promise to pay, the debenture bond. So, next, 64. Find all the values of M for which y is equal to e raised to mx is a solution of 6y double prime minus y prime minus y is equal to 0 on which negative infinity plus infinity. So, ito sa DE ito, no? Sa DE, itong 64. So, y is equals to e raised to mx. So, hinahanap yung value nitong m. So, ang ano natin, 6y double prime minus y prime minus y is equals to 6. So, pwede natin siya isulat na 6m squared minus m minus 1 is equals to 0. So, pwede nating i-mode sa calculus. Mag-mode na lang tayo dito, no? Mode, equation, then yung 3. Then type natin 6, negative 1, negative 1 equals, so 1/2 at saka negative 1/3. So, ang sagot dito, 1/2 at saka negative 1/3. Yun na kagad yung sagot. So, the answer is letter C. So, next, 65. So, a stock certificate of a mining company guarantees a dividend of 100 at the end of each year for 10 years and a final additional payment at the end of 10 years at 1,200 If money is worth 12% effective, what is the certificate worth now? So itong tanong na to, bond value equation ang gagamitin natin dito. Basta sinabing stock certificate, ano yan, bond. So bond value equation. So syempre, present worth ng bond is equals to annuity 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n over I plus yung F natin dito. So yung par value. So yan yung par value natin over 1 plus I raised to n. Or F or pwede ring C. So kung anong gusto nyo. So C na lang gamitin natin. C. So ang A natin dito. So ano yung A natin? 100 divided 100 times 1 minus 1 plus yung interest natin is 12% raised to negative 10 years divided by 0.12 plus C. So ang C natin is 1,200 final additional payment natin yan. Yan yung par value natin. So 1 plus 0.12 raised to 10. So makuha natin yung present worth dito is 951.39. Letter A. So next, 66. So a wet sprinkler system includes an alarm check valve. The alarm check valve is equipped with a retard chamber. So ang main purpose nitong retard chamber, so para ma-eliminate natin or ma-minimize natin yung the number of spurious alarm. So letter D. Then 67, so ito lagi itong lumalabas, no? Itong tanong na to. So ang sagot dito, so repay the loan over an agreed amount of time. So kabisado nyo na lang yung sagot, no? Then next, 68. So itong 68. Ito na ata yung pinakamadali sa lahat, no? So 3 to 2.5 power. So 3 raised to 2.5 is equals to 3 raised to 2.5 square pa pala. Square. So 243. So ito is, sulat ko yung solution na to. 3 raised to 2.5 square. So 243. The next, 69. So which of the following is not a property of magnetic field lines? So sagot dyan is letter A. The lines cross themselves only at right angles. So next, 70 tayo. Find the factor given in the expression. So 6 minus 3m squared minus 8m plus 4m cubed. So paano to guys? So ito pwede na natin to i-calc. Calc na lang kaagad tong 70. So calc. So 6 minus 3m squared minus 8m plus 4m cubed. So calc at, so kahit anong gusto mong value. Ako gusto mong value is 1. So equals to, so substitute mo yung 1 dyan. So 6 minus 3x squared minus 8m plus 4x cubed. So calc natin yung 1. Negative 1. So negative 1 lalabas. Then try natin yung choices. Try choice D. So 3 minus 4m, then 2 minus m squared, calc at 1. So syempre ang sagot dyan, so try natin. 3 minus 4 alpha x. Then multiplied by 2 minus alpha x squared, calc 1, so negative 1. So, ibig sabihin, tama tong sagot na to. Ito yung answer. Letter D. So, next, itong 71 naman. So, from a wooden box containing 8 red balls, 10 white balls, and 12 blue balls, 1 ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is white? So, 71. Paano yan? So, syempre, probability. So, madali lang yan. So, dito sa numerator, kung ilan yung number of white balls, 10. Then, ilan yung total? 8 plus 10 plus 12. So, ang sagot dyan is 1/3. Letter A. So, next. 72. Change the equation from rectangular to polar coordinates. So, medyo, ito, example na rin to sa ano natin, no? Sa, alam ko, example rin to sa analytic geom natin. Kung mapapansin nyo, may example tayong ganito. So, lumabas rin to sa board exam natin. Or board exam namin. So, y is equals to x. Transform mo daw into rectangular coordinate point or into polar coordinate. So, y over x natin is equals to, so pag pinag-divide mo to, y over x is equals to 1. Then, itong y over x na to, katumbas niya is tangent theta. So, tatandaan nyo, katumbas niya is tangent theta. So, tangent theta is equals to 1. So, theta is equals to arctan ng 1 is equals to 45 degrees. So, itong 45 degrees times natin sa pi over 180. So, 80 degrees. So, equal yan sa pi over 4. So, yun ang agad sagot. Letter D. So, ganyan mag-convert, no? Ng rectangular to polar coordinates. So, next. 73. So, a businessman applied a loan of 500,000 at the rate of 6% compounded annually in order to buy a service vehicle. How must he pay monthly to amortize the loan within a period of 10 years? So, ito, eco na naman, no? So, dapat review natin mabuti eco, no? Dahil daming lumabas sa board exam nito. Di bale, mga simple annuity lang naman siya, mga future present annuity, karamihan. Then, mga compounding. So, dito sa tanong na to, hinahanap yung monthly payment. Ibig sabihin yung annuity. So, ang given natin loan. Loan na naman. So, present worth ang loan. So, present worth ng annuity, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n over I. Then, kung mapansin natin, ang interest rate natin dito, guys, 6% compounded annually. So, dapat i-convert natin to into monthly kasi yung hinahanap is yung monthly payment or monthly annuity. So, syempre, pag i-convert natin, so 1 plus 0.06 divided by 1 dahil annually, raised to 1 dahil annually, is equals to 1 plus interest rate monthly raised to 12. So, hindi mo na i-divide ng 12 to, no? Para itong I dito, hindi mo na rin i-divide ng 12. So, makuha natin interest rate monthly dyan is 4.86755 times 10 raised to negative 3. So, substitute natin dito. So, present worth 500,000 is equals to annuity. Then, 1 minus 1 plus 4.86755 times 10 raised to negative 3 raised to negative, so ilan yan? Negative 10 years times monthly na 12 divided by 4.86755 times 10 raised to negative 3. So, kung ita-type mo to sa calcio, magiging sagot dyan, A is equal to 5511. So, the answer is letter D. So, closest to letter D. So, next, 74. Determine the equation of the line whose slope is negative 3 and the x-intercept is 5. So, paano to, guys? So, So ito, analytic geometry lang, no? So kapag may slope and x-intercept tayo, so ang formula na gagamitin natin dito is y is equals to mx plus b. Pag sinubstitute natin yung slope, so y is equals to negative 3x plus b. So para makuha x-intercept, so for x-intercept kasi, so for x-intercept, papalitan mo yung y is equals to 0. So magiging 0 is equals to negative 3x. So ang x natin dito guys, so ang x-intercept natin na ilalagay is 5 plus b para makuha natin yung value ng b. So x is equals to 5, y is equals to 0 para sa x-intercept. So b is equals to, ilan to? 15. So ito yung y-intercept natin na tinatawag. So magiging solution natin dito, y is equals to negative 3x plus 15. So ito na yung sagot natin. Y is equals to negative 3x plus 15. So kung ililipat mo dito, maging y minus, ito is pwede mong gawin, y minus negative 3x is equals to 15. So pwedeng sagot to, no? Letter D. Or pwede rin naman, so ganito yung ginawa mo, 3x, nilipat mo na sa kabila, plus y is equals to 15. Pwede rin naman to. So pwede rin C. So ang pinakamagandang gawin natin dyan, so hulaan lang natin kung saan dyan sa dalawang yan. Dahil dalawang yan pwedeng sagot eh. So yan yung mga mahirap na choices, no? Dahil may dalawang sagot is tama. So saan dyan yung pipiliin mo? So nasa sayo na yan kung anong pipiliin mo dyan sa dalawang yan. So next, 75, the method of getting a small part from the population is, syempre, anong sagot sa 75? Sampling. The next, 76, a concrete highway curb with a radius of 500 feet is banked to give a lateral pressure equivalent to friction is equals to 0.15. For what coefficient of friction will skidding impede for a speed at 60 miles per hour? So, paano itong 76, guys? So, guys, ito 76. So, tangent ng theta is equals to v squared over gr. So, di ba, yan yung formula natin for banking curves. So, since meron tayong friction na given, papalitan natin to. So, ang magiging formula natin kapag may friction, tangent, so friction theta plus yung given na angle. So, yan yun siya, guys. So, friction theta plus angle. So, dito guys, so kukunin mo natin dito si friction angle. So, si friction angle is equal to arctan ng given na friction. So, arctan ng 0.15 is equal to, ilan ba yan? So, arctan ng 0.15 guys is 8.53. So, ito 8.53, substitute mo dito. So, tangent ng 8.53 plus, ito pala is, gawin na natin itong mu. Mu. So, ibig sabihin ng mu, ito mu. Or theta na lang, kahit theta na lang pala, huwag na mu. So, theta. So, theta is equals to V. So, velocity natin is 60 miles per hour. So, i-convert natin to. So, times 5 to 80 feet per miles or per 1 mile times 1 hour per 3,600 seconds squared divided by 32.2 na gravity feet per second squared times radius na 500 feet. So, makancel dyan syempre feet. Makancel rin yung feet per second squared dito. Then, yung feet. So, makakuha natin dito. So, theta is equal to, so, ilan makakuha natin theta dito? So, ang theta na makakuha natin dyan is 17.157 degrees. So, syempre, mu is equals to, so para makuha natin coefficient of friction, so mu is equals to arctan ng 17.157. So, ilan ito lalabas dito? So, arctan ng 17.157. So, 86. Or bakit arctan nga pala? Bakit arctan? Tangent lang. So, tangent ng theta lang. So, mu is equals to tangent ng 17.157. So, tangent ng 17.157 is equals to 0.3087. 0.3087. So, itong 0.3087 is less than, so, less than 0.310. So, ito is less than 0.310. So, isulat natin. So, ang mu natin is less than 0.310. Dahil 3.087 na siya. So, the answer is letter C. So, next, 77. Determine the accumulated value of 2,000 in 5 years if it is invested at 11% compounded quarterly. So, compounding siya, no? So, F is equals to P 1 plus I raised to N. So, ganyan lang siya kasimple. So, future value natin, 2,000 or present pala yung 2,000. So, present is equals to 2,000 times 1 plus 0.11 divided by 4. So, wag nyo kalamatan since compounded siya, divide yan. Divide 4 times N. So, 5 years times 4. So, ilan to? So, sagot dito is 3,440. Letter D. So, 78. During a stress strain test conducted in the laboratory, the unit deformation at a stress of 35 was observed to be 167 times 10 raised to negative 6. If the proportional limit was 200, what is the modulus of elasticity? So, what is the strain corresponding to stress of 80 megapascal? So, paano itong 78, guys? So, hinahanap natin si E muna. So, syempre may formula tayo, di ba? So, stress is equals to elasticity times strain. So, sulat na natin S, no? Para mas madali. So, stress is equals to elasticity over strain. So, ilan yung stress natin? 35 megapascal. So, 35 megapascal is equals to E times, ang strain natin is 167 times 10 raised to negative 6. So, makuha natin E dito is 209,580 megapascal. So, approximately equal to 210,000 megapascal. So, dalawa yung pagpipilian dito, no? Merong letter A, pwedeng letter C. So, kunin naman natin yung strain corresponding to a stress of 80 megapascal. So, stress 2 is equals to E times strain 2. So, ang E hindi nagbabago yan dahil property yan ng steel or property yan ng material. So, S2 or stress 2 is 80 megapascal is equal to E, which is 210,000 megapascal times strain 2. So, ang strain 2 natin dito is, so 80 divided by 210,000 is 381 times 10 raised to negative 6 meter per meter. So, ang unit niyan, unitless or pwede ring meter per meter kung gusto mo. So, ito na yung sagot. 381 times 10 raised to negative 6. So, the answer is letter C. So, next, 79. Determine the amount that must be deposited in a bank every 3 months in a fund paying 12% compounded quarterly in order to have 25,000 in 8 years. So, ito, naulit na naman to. So, since naulit na naman, so F is equal to A, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N over I. So, future, 25,000 is equal. So, ito is every 3 months. So, quarterly. So, every 3 months kasi is also quarterly rin yan, di ba, kanina? So, 12 over 3 is 4. So, alam natin ang 4 is quarterly. So, no need to convert na yung interest. So, A, 1 minus 1 plus interest rate, 12%. So, divide natin ng 4 raised to negative 8 years times 4 divided by 0.12 divided by 4. So, makuha natin si annuity. So, ilan to? 476.17. So, the answer is letter A. So, next, yung 80. So, itong 80, naulit na naman. So, pang-apat na beses na pala siya naulit. So, same as 79. So, the answer is 476.17. Letter D. So, 81. What is the horsepower developed by the engine of a locomotive that exerts a force of 20,000 pounds to overcome rolling resistance while pulling a level track traveling at 30 mph? So, paano itong 81? So, sa 81, so, power is equals to force times velocity. So, force times velocity is equals to, so force is 20,000 pounds times velocity is 30 miles per hour times 5 to 80 feet per miles times 1 hour per 3,600 seconds. So, anong sagot dito, guys? So, divide natin ng 550. So, para makakonvert natin yung foot to pounds per second per HP. So, makacancel. So, makacancel itong si miles. Makacancel si miles. Makacancel si R. Then, si foot. Saka seconds. So, HP na lang matitira ditong unit. So, ilan to? So, dito guys kasi hindi mo makukuha pa rin sagot dito, no? Dahil may correction dito. So, correction dito, ito dapat is, so ito is 10,000 lang. So, 10,000 lang yan guys. 10,000. So, palitan natin. So ito is correction, 10,000 pounds. So, calculate natin. Pakita natin yung sagot. So, 10,000 times 30 times 5 to 80 times 1 over 3,600 divided by 550. So, sagot is 800. 800. Sagot dito is 800 pounds. Letter A. So next, 82. Which of the following is scenario has a conventional cash flow so that an internal rate of return can be safely calculated and used? So syempre ang sagot dito, B. 82 is B. So next, 83. The velocity of a particle at time 2 V is equals to 2t raised to 4 plus 7 over t. What is the total distance traveled between t, 0.2 and t is 0.3? So tandaan natin para makuha natin yung distance is equals to integration ng formula ng velocity with respect to time. So para makuha natin yung distance natin. So t from t1 to t2. So d is equals to integration ng 2t raised to 4 plus 7 over t. Then from 0.2 to 0.3. So, syempre ilan? So, integration ng 0.2 to 0.3 to alpha x raised to 4 plus 7 over x. So, 2.84. Easy. The answer is letter A. So, next, 84. So, a China-made late machine was purchased under these terms: 30,000 down payment and 5,000 each month for 5 years. If money is worth 12% compounded monthly, determine the cash price of the machine. So, ito meron rin siyang, so, hinahanap natin dito yung cash price. So, meron siyang down payment na 30,000. So, present worth is equals to, syempre, add natin yung down payment plus yung formula ng annuity. So, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n over I. So, present worth is equals to down payment, 30,000 plus annuity times 1 minus 1 plus 0.12. So, compounded siya monthly. So, compounded monthly, divide mo ng 12. So, wait. So, 5,000 monthly na pala yung, so, yung A natin is 5,000. Ano mo na sulat? So, 5,000. So, singit na lang natin. So, plus 5,000 times 1 minus 1 plus 0.12 raised to negative 5 over 0.12. So, over 12. Nakalimutan si over 12. Over 12. So, ito, times natin ng 12. So, makuha si present worth. So, ang present worth na makukuha natin dyan, guys, is so 254,775.19. Letter B. So next, 85. From a plastic box containing 8 red balls, 10 white balls, and 2 blue balls, if one ball is drawn at random, what is the probability that it is not blue? So ito, madali lang to. So syempre, para makuha natin yung not blue, So, bibilang mo lang yung red at white balls. So, wag mong isasama yung blue balls. So, ilan yung red? 8 plus, ilan yung white? 10. Divide mo sa total na 8 plus 10 plus 12. So, ilan yan lahat? So, 0.60. The next, 86. So, 86. Find the acceleration of the body that increases in velocity from 20 to 40 in 3 seconds. So, madali lang to, no? So, final velocity is equals to initial velocity plus acceleration times time. So, ilan yung final? 40. Ilan yung initial? 20 plus acceleration times time na 3 seconds. So, acceleration dito, guys, is 6.67 meter per second squared. So, the answer is letter A. So, next, 87. So 87, a factory operator bought a diesel generator set for 10,000 and agreed to pay the dealer uniform sum at the end of each year for 5 years at 8% compounded annually. What is the final payment, or that the final payment will cancel the debt for principal and interest. What is the annual payment? So annuity na naman, guys. So, itong 87. So pero dito kasi sa 87, guys, hindi natin alam yung tinatanong dito. So, hinahanap annual payment, pero yung mga choices is naka-years. So, dito, guys, sa 87, no answer. No answer. So, ang pinakamagandang gawin natin dito is manghula. So, hulaan natin yung sagot. So, ito yung dahilan kaya wala nakaka-perfect ng board exam, no? Dahil may mga ganitong klaseng tanong na panggulo na wala namang sagot. So, next, 88, the normal boiling point of liquid oxygen is 90 degree Kelvin. What is its temperature in degree Rankine? So, paano to, guys? So, paano tong tanong na to? So itong tanong na to, so 90 degree Kelvin, so kukunin natin degree Celsius. So 90 Kelvin minus 273 is equals to 100 or negative 183 degrees Celsius. So negative 183 degrees Celsius, no? So itong negative 183 degrees Celsius, convert to degree Fahrenheit. So pwede tayong gumamit ng mode convert na lang sa calculator. So pwede tayong gumamit na lang ng mode convert or shift convert na lang. Shift. So shift convert. So number is 38 sa calcu. So mode or shift convert 38. So ito type natin negative 183. So ang sagot dito is negative 297.4. So degree Fahrenheit natin dito is negative 297.4. So para makuha natin yung degree Rankine, so negative 297.4 plus 460 is equal to, so plus 460 natin. So 162.6 degree Rankine. So the answer is letter A. So 162.6 degree Rankine. So meron rin tayong shortcut dito, guys, no? Shortcut. So para ma-convert na natin kagad yung degree Kelvin into degree Rankine. So, wala pala shortcut dito. Change in temperature pala yun. No? So, wag na pala. So, yan yung sagot. 162.6 or letter A. So, next. 89. So, as x increases uniformly at a rate of 0.001 feet per second, at what rate is the expression 1 plus x raised to increasing when x is equals to 4 feet? So, meron tayo dito. So, what rate? So, 1 plus, so y is equals to 1 plus x squared na lang. 1 plus x squared. So, para makuha natin yung rate ng y with respect to time is equal to, ito, 2 times 1 plus x raised to 1 times derivative ng x with respect to t. So, substitute natin 2 times 1 plus, ang x natin is 4 feet. Then, ang dx over dt natin is to, is 0.001. 0.001. So, ang sagot dito is 0.01. Yan ang sagot, 0.01. So, the answer is letter B. So, ito, pwede mo na rin ito i-direct sa calcu, no? So, direct mo na lang ito sa calcu kagad. So, shift. So, ito, meron tayong derivative dito, no? Derivative, then i-type mo yung 1 plus x squared. 1 plus x squared. Then, at 4 feet. Then, i-multiply mo sa 0.001. So, kahit ganyan na lang, guys. So, sagot dyan is nagkamali dito. 4 feet, no? Then 0.001. 1 plus x pala. Mali. 1 plus x squared. So, yan. 0.01. Letter B. So, next. 90. The present worth for all depreciation over the economic life of the item is, so ang sagot dito, depreciation recovery. 90 is D. Then next, 91. The rotation of or twist in degrees of a mild shaft. Meron tayong length, may torque, may diameter, and may shear modulus G. So pag ganyan yung tanong sa 91, shortcut formula na kagad tayo. 584 TL over D fourth G. So 584 times torque natin na 800 Newton to meter times length, so 0.3 meters divided by diameter. So ang diameter natin dito, guys, 50 mm or 0.05 mm or meter raised to 4 times yung G. So ilan yung G natin? 80,000 megapascal or 80,000 times 10 raised to 6 para maging Pascal. So, sagot dito is in degrees. So, ang lalabas sa sagot dito, guys, is 0.28 degrees. The answer is letter B. The next, 92. So, 92, a plastic-made cubical container that measures 50.8 mm on a side is tightly packed with 8 marbles and is filled with water. All 8 marbles are in contact with the walls of the container and the adjacent marbles. All of the marbles are of the same size. Determine the volume of water in the container. So, syempre, para makuha natin volume. So, ito, natanong na naman to. Since meron tayong example nito dati, no, sa lecture natin sa geometry. So, or solid mensuration pala. So, dito, volume natin. So, volume is equals to volume ng container minus volume ng marbles. So, para makuha natin yung volume ng water. So, volume ng container is equals to S cube. So, ilan ba yung side niya? So, 50.8 raised to 3 is equal to 131096.512 mm raised to 3. Then para makuha natin volume ng marbles, so ilan ba siya? 8 marbles times 4/3 pi r cube. So ilan siya? 8 times 4/3 pi times radius natin ng marble is, so ilan ba yung radius ng marble? Kasi sabi niya, all 8 marbles are in contact with the walls of the container. So halimbawa, ito yung wall. So face ng cube. So yung 8 marble dahil. So ito yung pagkakaayos niya, no? Ito yung dalawang marbles. Ibig sabihin, so kung yung side natin is 50.8, so ang diameter ng isang marble is equals to 50.8 divided by 2. So ilan yan? 50.8 divided by 2. So 25.4 mm ang isang diameter. So para makuha natin yung radius, so radius is equals to 25.4 divided by 2 is equals to, para makuha natin radius, 12.7 mm. So itong 12.7 ang sasalpak natin dito. Mm raised to 3. So ilan to? So makuha natin dito is 68,641.97. So makuha natin yung volume ng water. So ito is mm cube. So volume ng water is equals to, volume ng cube, 131096.512 minus 68,641.97 mm raised to 3. So ilan to? So pag minus natin, 62,454.54 mm raised to 3. So the answer is letter A. So next, 93. An open steel chamber rests on the ocean floor in 160 feet of seawater, where SG is 1.03. What air pressure in PSIG must be maintained inside to exclude water? So paano itong 93, guys? So syempre, nahanap lang natin dito is pressure. So dito, pressure is equals to specific weight times height. So ang specific weight natin is equals to specific weight natin ng seawater, SW, is equals to specific gravity times specific weight ng water. So specific gravity 1.03 times specific weight ng water 62.4 pounds per cubic foot times height na 160 feet. So ilan to? So 1.03 times 62.4 times 160. 10,283.52. So pounds per feet squared. So i-convert natin times 1 feet per 12 inches squared. So makancel tong feet squared, magiging PSI na to. So sagot dito is 71.4 PSI. So 71.4 PSI that D. The next 94. So next, 94. A flexible steel wire, 5 meter long, hanging vertically supports a weight of 1,200 Newton. So hinahanap dito, wire diameter, if the stress is limited to 140 and the total elongation must not exceed 4 mm. So syempre, neglect the weight of the wire and assume E is equals to 200 GPa. So So dito sa tanong na to guys, may dalawa tayong solution, no? So may given kasi siyang 140 megapascal na stress, then meron siyang given na deformation na 4 mm. So pwede natin first in terms of using deformation. So using deformation, so deformation is equals to FL over AE. So ilan yung deformation natin? 4 mm is equals to 1,200 mm or 1,200 Newton pala, mm tuloy. 1,200 Newton times length na, ilan yung length natin dito? 5 meters divided by area. So pi over 4 diameter squared times yung 200 times 10 raised to 3. So megapascal. So Newton per mm squared. So sulat pala natin yung mga units, no? So itong 4 is 4 mm. So itong 4 mm, 1 2 Newton, at saka yung length is dapat 5,000 mm. So in terms of millimeters. So para makancel tong Newton, makancel tong, matitira dito is mm. So diameter is equal to, so ito na lang natin sulat. Diameter is equal to, so makuha natin diameter dito 3.09 mm. So pero hindi pa yan sagot, no? Baka ito kagad yung sagot natin. Pwede tayong gumamit ng using stress naman. So pwede rin natin hanapin using stress. So stress is equals to force over area. So ang stress natin is 140 megapascal Newton per mm squared is equals to force na 1,200 divided by pi over 4 diameter squared. So makuha natin dito ang diameter is 3.304 mm. So dito guys, so ang gagamitin natin dito, choose the larger diameter. So D is equals to 3.304 mm. So yan yung sagot yan. So the answer is letter A. So closest to letter A. So next, 95. What is the kinetic energy of a flywheel weighing 1,288 pounds with a radius of gyration of 12 and angular velocity of 60 RPM? So paano itong 95 guys? So itong 95, so 95, so para masolve natin, kinetic energy, so meron tayong formula pa ng kinetic energy, 1/2 inertia times W squared. So may formula pa tayong ganyan. Then using radius of gyration, so para makuha yung inertia, so inertia is equals to m times radius of gyration squared. So yan yung mk squared kapag where k is radius of gyration. So substitute natin 1,288 pounds times k, which is 12 inches divided by 12 para maging feet squared. So makuha natin yung I is equals to 1,288 pounds to foot. Then para makuha, then substitute natin sa ating formula ng kinetic energy. So 1/2, then 1,288 pounds to foot. Then W is 60 RPM. So i-convert natin 60 revolutions per minute times 2 pi rad. So 2 pi over 60 para maging radius per second or radians per second. So, tanggalin natin itong revolution per 60 revolutions per minute times 2 pi over 60 para maging radians per second. So squared. So radians per second squared yan. So ang lalabas dito is pounds to foot per second squared. So pounds of force to foot per second squared yung lalabas dito, no? So pounds to foot per second squared or actually itong I pala is pounds of mass to foot. So pounds of mass to foot yan. So syempre i-divide natin yan ng 32.2 para ma-convert natin yung pounds of mass to foot per second squared per pounds of force. So per pounds of force. Kaya maka-cancel natin dito guys. And foot squared pa pala to, foot squared. So kaya maka-cancel natin dyan yung pounds of mass. Maka-cancel natin dyan yung second squared. Then itong foot, maka-cancel yung squared dito. So magiging pounds of force to foot. So ito na yung sagot. So magiging sagot dyan guys is 789 pounds of force to foot. So the answer is letter C. So next, 96 tayo. So 96, a Japanese firm specializes in the shipment of pressurized gaseous materials. An order is received for 500 liters of a particular gas at 32 degree Fahrenheit 180 m. What minimum volume of tank is necessary to transport the gas at 90 degree Fahrenheit and a maximum pressure of 10 atm? So paano itong 96? So medyo madali lang to. So P1 V1 over T1 is equals to P2 V2 over T2 lang to. So syempre ang pressure 1 natin 180 m. Then ang volume 1 natin is ilan ba? 500 liters. Then ang temperature 1 natin 32 degree Fahrenheit. So 32 plus 460 para maging degree ranking. So equals to P2. So ang P2 natin 1080 m times V2, yan yung hinahanap. Then divided by T2 na. So ang temperature 290 plus 460 degree ranking. So makukuha natin dito yung V2 as 56 liters. So the answer is B. So next, 97, Jen borrowed 2,000 from a local bank and agreed to pay the loan at the end of 1 year. The local bank discounted the loan and gave her 1,950 in cash. Find the rate of discount. So ito is na-encounter na naman natin tong problem na to sa ECO, no? Sa lecture natin sa ECO, so naulit lang. So lumabas siya sa board exam. So ibig sabihin pala lahat ng dinidiscuss natin sa lectures natin, sa lectures natin, lumalabas rin sa board exam. So mga passboard kasi yun, no? Alam naman natin mga passboard, pwede siyang maulit. So depende sa examiner kasi minsan kumukuha na lang siya ng mga passboard questions. Yun yung pinapa-exam niya. So discount is equals to, syempre, 2,000 minus 1,950 over 2,000. So the answer is 2.5%. So B. The next, 98, what is the last term of the series 2486 O 2, 4, 8, 16 to the 15th term. So, pwede lang tayo dyan, mode stat. So, kung mapapansin natin tong series na to, so, common ratio. So, geometric progression. So, mode stat, 3, 6 ang gagamitin natin. So, x, y, so 2. First term natin is 2. Second term natin is 4. So, pwede na yan, guys. So, pwede mo nang gamitin yan. Then, 15 term, then y hat, yan na yung sagot. So, pakita na sa calcu. Mode 3, 6. So, 1, 2, so 2 and 4. AC shifts stat 5, so 15. So 32, 7, 6, 8. So the answer is letter D. So next, 99. So malapit na tayo. Find the radius of curvature for the curve y is equals to sine x at the point pi over 2 and 1. So para makuha natin radius of curvature, so formula yan, 1 plus y prime squared raised to 3 halves over y double prime. So sa DC to, no? So kunin mo natin yung y prime. So y natin is equals to sine ng x. Siyempre, y prime, derivative ng sine of x is cosine ng x. Then, y double prime, so derivative ng cosine of x is negative sine ng x. So, yan yung sasubstitute natin dito. So, r is equals to 1 plus y prime is cosine ng x squared raised to 3 halves over y double prime, so negative sine ng x. So, substitute mo at x is equals to pi over 2. So, pag sinubstitute mo yung x dito, makukuha mong radius of curvature dyan is negative 1. So, syempre, ang hinahanap is radius. So, approximate mo na lang yan na 1. So, syempre, kapag radius, hindi mo naman nasasama yung negative eh. So, i-disregard mo na yung negative dyan. Since radius naman yung hinahanap. So, next, 100. A father, Max, is 24 years old, older than his son Joey. In 8 years, he will be twice as old as his son Joey. What is the present age? So, si Max, so M is equals to 24 years older than Joey. So, 24 plus Joey. Then in 8 years, so he will be twice as old as his son Joey. So, Max is equals to twice as old as his son Joey. Since in 8 years, ibig sabihin future, so magpa-plus ka ng 8 kay Max, magpa-plus ka rin ng 8 kay Joey. So, then, hinahanap kasi yung present age ni Max. So, syempre, itong equation 1, gawin mo. So, magiging J is equals to 24 minus M. So, itong 24 minus M, substitute mo din sa J dito. So M plus 8 is equals to 2 times 24 minus M plus 8. So, saka mo i-shift solve, makukuha mo dito. So, pakita natin. X plus 8. Naka-mode stat pa para tayo. X plus 8 is equal to 2 times 24 minus X plus 8. So, shift solve. 18. Bakit 18? Tama ba? 2 times 24 minus X plus 8. So 24 minus J is equals to M minus 24. Baliktad para tayo dito. So M minus 24. Kaya naman pala. So M minus 24. So M minus 24 to. Tanong natin. So X minus 24. So 40. So 40 years old. So the answer is letter C.